A man walks into a Baltimore grocery store and attacks a security guard with a machete. Here's Alexa Ashwell with this week's Maryland's Most Wanted.
Investigators say this man, 42-year-old Dwight Carter, struck a guard multiple times with a machete and then fled the scene. The guard miraculously survived thanks to an item in his pocket. But Carter remains on the run, and now federal agents have joined the search for him.
May 30th, 2023, North Baltimore. A man, now identified as 42-year-old Dwight Carter, walks into this giant grocery store and, according to investigators, quickly caught the attention of an on-duty security guard.
Mr. Carter started pulling items right off of the shelf and putting them right into his backpack.
A case of shoplifting that quickly escalated when the guard confronted Carter.
When he was confronted, he attempted to walk out of the store. Security guard stopped him. Mr. Carter pulls out and displays a machete.
A 2-foot-long knife. Investigators say Carter began striking the guard with the machete. The guard suddenly in a fight for his life.
A fight ensues. Mr. Carter strikes the security guard multiple times with the machete in his legs.
As Carter flees the scene, employees frantically call 911, but the guard miraculously okay. Investigators say a set of keys in his pants pocket stopped the machete from going through his leg.
If it wasn't for the fact that he had keys, there's a good chance that he would have bled out and could have died from this.
At the scene, responding officers realized Carter left behind a key piece of evidence, the backpack he was reportedly using to steal groceries. Inside, investigators say the officers find 2 documents that ultimately allowed them to identify Carter as their suspect.
They put together a photo array and they showed that to the security guard.
Carter, who has a criminal history that spans the past 2 decades, was already wanted at the time of this attack. Court records show he's a convicted sex offender, and back in 2020, a warrant was issued for his arrest in Baltimore City for failing to properly register. A violation the records also show he's had a history of repeating. Other past arrests include drug possession and assault. Carter, now on the run and believed to be armed, likely with the machete.
So the weapon of choice in this case was a machete, which is could be up to a 2-foot-long knife. It's used by multiple different gangs as their weapon of choice as well. This weapon is very deadly. Mr. Carter definitely needs to be found and off the streets. For anybody to, 1, shoplift, but B, pull out a machete and have no issues or no problems striking a security guard multiple times with that machete, there's no doubt that if he's confronted again, he will do the same in order to evade arrest.
Tracking down convicted sex offenders like Carter, who try and skirt that label, is a big part of what the U.S. Marshal Service does daily.
Failure to register as a sex offender is a very common crime. In all reality, as soon as you get that sex offense, it becomes like a scarlet letter. No matter where you go, no matter who you are, people know what you did.
Take a good look. Carter stands at about 5'7" and weighs approximately 150 pounds. Investigators do believe he's likely still here in the greater Baltimore area. So if you have any information regarding his whereabouts, you're asked to contact the U.S. Marshal Service. The tip line number, 1-877-WANTED-2. Or you can contact agents directly, 202-819-5058. Remember, you can always remain anonymous, and you could earn a reward. Thanks for watching. I'm Alexa Ashwell. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment and subscribe to our channel.